Okay, everyone. Well, it's past 11 o'clock, and that technically should end my stream here. But if you guys think I should continue, I can drag it out until maybe 30 more minutes. Besides, I still have a drink to finish, so... But it's up to you guys. I'll be finishing this drink one way or another. I don't think I can though at the speed I'm going. Am I even halfway through? Continue on, guy. I'm getting a lot of continues. Oh my goodness. Why there's so much ice? Okay. It's a good cry. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, is this ruining your day? Man, not even a fourth. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Phew. Phew. Oh, that was hand signs and prayer. You guys just confuse me, you know? I don't know about based on your reactions. Okay. Well, then let's continue. A little while longer, at least. I'm getting invested. Let's go. Okay. So, who's that showing? Do you guys really want an ASMR video? Because I can crunch ice like it's nobody's business. Or like, eat pretzels. Because pretzels are delicious. Don't worry, I confuse myself. Okay. Which poem should I show first? Well, let's do Natsuki, because I'm kind of tired of her. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayardi's poem from yesterday. Oh my god, is it about sunshine and breakfast? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But if you never really struck me as her type. Sayardi has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? God, she's a tsundere if I ever met one. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Man, he's getting... Ooh, I'm winking. Haru-kun's getting really poetic. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Holy crap. Whoa! Memer gamer, sorry. Sorry, I ruined your... I broke your heart with Natsuki. I'm sure she will redeem herself in my eyes. Another sip to that, huh? Here we go. More crunch. That's good. Okay. Wow, no chill whatsoever. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. You know, I'm mortified of spiders, but I can appreciate their beauty. Some of them are really cool, but if they're in my house, they gotta go. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Marty, I want to know immediately. I need to know this story right now. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Does the spider play Fortnite? Only if it dances. Don't bite the spider back. It'll only make it worse. Okay. Yuri time. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Harune. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. MemerGamer43, thank you for following. You've made my day that much brighter. Yeah, don't worry, I'm part of the Monica team too. If I had to be on a team, you know. Oh my god, dude, small spider just walks across my pillow between my nose and screams. I left the room in that instant. Did you set your house on fire? That has been highly advised to me. That's pretty awful, though. If anyone else has any spider stories, please share, but I'm going to share this one before I forget because I tend to do that. But one time, I was walking out of one building and into another when I was in college, and I had my head down because it was in the winter and the wind was buffeting my face, right? So I had my head down, and all of a sudden from my forehead comes a spider dangling like in my face, and I don't know why I didn't scream. I think I was just so mortified, and it was medium sized. It was big. And I just like threw my hands around and whatever. I just kind of flailed for a bit. But I didn't see where the spider went. I didn't see it land on the ground or anything, but I don't know how a spider got on my head between buildings. It was really weird. Okay, let's see. Also had a spider crawl on my shoulder. So I did what any rules to do. Yeah, burn the house down. Pipe streaming on Twitch. I can only do 3. Aw, thank you, cool dude. I appreciate that. Should I call you Zach? Is that better? I jumped up and started beating my shoulder, doing flips and stuff like I was having a seizure. Solution instead of in the umpire. Here we go. I have, a sip and a few crunches. Yep, that's me. Well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yeesh. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical, I know. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright. Stuff's been happening in chat, hang on. Few sips and a crunch? Yeah. His name is Gary because our math teacher looks like a turtle. His name is Gary.
Just the turtle. I mean, I can do four, but one on the nose of it. Yeah. Raccoons are awesome. Did the raccoon play Doki Doki Literature Club? Good question. I don't know if that can be answered. Has he read the story? Oh, yes, it did. So how? Oh, okay. Is Yuri Waluigi's sister? She's secretly in Smash Ultimate. What are these questions, Memer Gamer? Why would Yuri be Waluigi's sister? Is it because she's unnecessarily over metaphorical? My day was great. Thank you for asking, Blake the Cake. How was everyone else's day? I want to know. Okay, Sayardi, let's go, girl. Let's do it, girl.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Harune!
Eh?
I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayardi.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayardi, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Oh, well, I'm sure it's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Harune poem. Hi, Timmo.
This is a blind run, yes. I've never done this before, so I am reading out loud. I hope that doesn't bother you. Oh, and in between reads, sometimes I take a drink and I crunch on ice. So here we go. There was no ice in that sip.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayardi hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayardi.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
This poor girl. That's okay. We're not supposed to know what we like yet either. At least not in high school. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Well, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself every once in a while. Thanks, Jan. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, oh, wow.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Wow, our girl has some dimension. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayardi.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud over your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh no. Ugh. Sayardi might be number 2 here. Forget Yuri and Natsuki. Yo. I like sharks. And whale sharks. I like whale sharks, you guys. Like a lot. Like, I absolutely love whale sharks. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the game. Ooh, Memer Gamer does not like Sayardi. Re. I'm sorry. Everyone has their, I should put it this way. Everyone has their fantastic points. But I think I relate best to Sayori. Like, I don't have to, like, try with her. That sounds terrible. Sorry, Monica's queen, so we'll just end that discussion there.
And make a nice, happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Harune. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles.
Man, I do like Monica. She's kind of cool.
They pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Whoa! What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly.
Oh my gosh, this is dark.
But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping.
Is anyone else terrified? Because I'm kind of worried now.
I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
I didn't catch that. Was that played slowly inside my head?
Oh boy. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oof. I think that deserves another sip. Sorry, birthday dude. All the ice is out. I just chewed the last one. Oh yeah, my exact reaction, Harune. Harukun. I should have written Harukun from the beginning. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot! And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Oh no, Blake the cake, what was good while it lasted? The happy thoughts? Or the spoilers? Was there a spoiler? Wait, no, I'm not gonna look. Not gonna look. I do need some aqua though. Let's get some aqua in my system. Yummy, okay. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Coyote's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Last but not least, the Queen, Monica. Hi again, Harune. Man, it's been a while since I've done her voice. I can't even remember. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. You know, they should actually, like, show the poem that we've written, because now I want to know, instead of just these words we've collected. I give my poem to Monica. All right. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would write. Queen Elizabeth, is that you? Listen! Listen, the Queen is much more regal than me. Much more regal. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Whoa. Before I even begin, I want to think about what she might have written about. The title is Save Me. I got nothing. Let's read. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, in endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, what? Cosine? Oh, sine, cosine, tangent. Is this math? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Meaningless. Wow. I ruined her poem. Load me. Whoa. Just not expecting the last words there. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Gamer Gamer Plus.
So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh, it's not about writing at all.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Girl? Yeah. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Subtle. Thanks for listening. Oh wait, no, I should save. We'll put it here. The fourth wall was totally demolished. Okay. Well, we've come to another point in the game where I could stop. But the real question is, should I? Saving is Daiji. Demo box, you're still here! Yay! I was wondering if you had left already. I love that. Go on, my child. Okay, well, before I continue, I noticed in the chats every once in a while we have mentions of Discord and Twitter. Yes, please do. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Project Harune. Or if you want to chat with me sometime, the link to the Discord is there in the Twitter. So, yeah, come chat with me sometime. You guys are great. I'm having so much fun. 29 viewers, what? At least that's the number I see on my screen. Okay. Yes, Discord. You guys come chat with me. There's an invite link in my Twitter. Once again, it's twitter.com/Project Harune. Let me type that in. Now, obviously, you're all here on my Twitch, so of course you know what my Twitch is. Okay. Nani? 24? Dare? Yes, 24 for me too. Catch my breath for a second. Thank you all. It doesn't matter the number to me as long as we're all having fun together, right? That's the whole point. As Sayori would say, it's all about having fun. Okay, where's the return button? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh, wholesome, thanks. If I have something extra planned today... Oh wait, I have something extra planned today. So if anyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? I do appreciate her bluntness. Oh god, she's funny. Okay. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. And just imagine her like sitting at a desk with like some crayons. Just being like, hey guys, look at what I did. She's cute.
RW Bladewing, I've still been drinking to your birthday, so yes, share your poem. And I'll sip to your birthday. Num num num. Delicious. There once was a man from Nantucket. Never mind. I'm almost slightly disappointed.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Eh? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
She's not making it any better. She's not really selling it.
She should work a little harder. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry.
But I still think we should give it our best.
We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Just like this stream, you guys.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. Oh my god, what happened to my words? I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ha! So that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Hint, hint, it's probably the debate club. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I just don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Recitation? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wah! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After minute... Yeah, after... Let's just say she gets it wrong on the first try. After image of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Their quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. She's just the happiest person ever. Okay. Totally turned into Yuri there for a sec. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. Oh my god, this girl. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, which I guess is totally her thing. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Harune liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well within that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery, where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Harune. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Harune lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Damn. Girl. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection as to what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and I stand up and step in front of the podium.
Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe.
All right then.
That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called...
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Just a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Every time she does that pose, I'm so taken off guard. Oh my gosh. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Yeah, bro is with me on this one. We're both on the Monica train. Ship. Harmonica, it's harmonica now. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh no, oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god! I lost my screen. Okay, whew, scariness.
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that.
Am I alive? Oh, I'm living. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Harune. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder. you guys like my ehehes? Thank you. You must have watched a lot of anime, lol. I mean, yes, but I don't think... I don't know. I don't know if that really, I don't know if that's my, trade secret. I don't really feel like it is. I really have not done ehehes until today. It's a secret of mine. Oh, Wakaru. Denwa Box, I'm so glad you're still here. Is Regu still here? Regu, you around? I feel like I've still seen from Alex. It's okay if they went to sleep. I think it's late. Or, wait, no. No, other way around. It's their afternoon, right? Something along those lines. Regardless, we will continue. I vote the ehehe be a part of your repertoire. I'll just greet and say goodbye to everyone for every stream with ehehes. We'll do that. I was sleeping for a long time. Blake, the cake, what time is it for you? Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier.
Aw, that's okay. But thanks for sticking around, Helio.
I like that we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, gotta have to make a choice. Oh no. I mean, to be honest, in my own, like, if this really were me, I feel like if someone asked to walk home with me that normally wouldn't, I would indulge them for the day, right? I would be like, okay, well, if it's just for today and you just feel like having some company, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll walk home with you. Sayori can spend a day without me. It's just walking home. But I feel like if it were, like, consistent, then I'd be like, yo, listen, I have a schedule to uphold. Put your ehehe on your job application or useful skills. Is it that? Do you guys think it's that good? More aqua. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I still have to make a choice. Ooh. It's super good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I only have one question to ask about before I make my decision. If I say that I'd walk home with Yuri, will it ruin my chances completely with Sayori? That's all I want to know. It's the only answer I want to hear.
Oh, Jan, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the queen's advice and save, just in case. I'm not gonna answer that. Go with your heart. Timmel. Why would you do this? You're making this difficult for me. Can't remember though. I think it's okay. So you can really pick what you feel like saying. I honestly feel like I would walk home with Yuri for a day. If it was just one day where she was like, yo, I really want to walk home with you, I'd be like, well, you're weirdly silent, but okay, we can do that for a day. For a day. Yuri game though. Timmel, not gonna Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna be honest with myself and be totally honest. If someone asked me to walk home with them for a day, I'd do it. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Bro, not like that! I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, true, Harune, true.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
So you admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Oof! Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. Well, I knew that would happen. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. This is truly the end of tonight's stream, my friends. Thank you all so much for joining me. I had so much fun. I can't believe we've been doing this for 3 hours. It doesn't feel like any time has passed at all. Another poem time. No, don't worry about it. We will continue. We will start right off with where we left off. So making a poem and keeping it real classy. That's what we do here at Harune Stream. Right. Oh, cool dude, Zach. No problem. Thank you for the view. I really appreciate it. And a lot of you I think this is the first time seeing all of your names. So it was so fun to meet all of you. I really am thankful that you decided to stick with me all the time. Especially people who are, living in totally different time zones and you're just taking a huge chunk out of your day to just spend the time with me. It's been so much fun. Thanks for the streaming. Otsukare-sama. Thank you, Demabox. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the stream. It was really fun. I like DDLC. I know, so far it's been good. I think I'm kind of starting to begin to understand the whole psychological bit. So that'll be interesting to explore. Do you know when you're going to continue? I really enjoy your VA. I stream every Tuesdays and Fridays. Same time, both days. So from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11. But today it extended it because I, number one, had a drink and I was drinking to the birthday boy. And also because I really just didn't want to stop. It was really, really fun. Fun stream. Thank you, Jegia, for joining. Mari, thank you so very much. Shall I do one last ehehe before we call it a night? But before then, hang on, let me just do my little plug. Once again, you can find me here at, hang on a second, I'm typing to nothing. Twitter.com/Project Harune. I also have a Discord group link in the Twitter description. I think it's in my pinned tweets, so you can find me there. I do also believe I have my YouTube channel on there as well, so please check me out on all platforms. There will be content on YouTube coming out soon, so look forward to that. Damn, it's gonna be too late for me on a Tuesday. Oh no! Okay, well, don't worry because these are being recorded, these streams, and so hopefully I think we can chop them up into little bits and put them up on YouTube if that's more your thing. We're pretty flexible here, so we'll figure out what's going on. Yeah, there'll be VODs. Yeah, exactly. So, thank you once again to everyone who has joined. Tanoshimi! Hai, onegai shimasu! And I'll sign everyone off with an ihihi. And I have to get into the character. Oh no, I don't know if I can. Nope, that's wrong. That's bad. Sorry you had to go on a bad note. But anyway, thank you all so much. The ihihis will come back in full force and accurate.
Thank you all. Have a good day.